Hey, what's going on? It's your boy JoeThunder and Smoking JoeThunder podcast, bringing you the latest and greatest in hip hop and cannabis news from Denver, Colorado to all over the motherfucking world. Got my co-host Elvis Freshlee in the building.
Yo, what's going on, man?
Not much. How you doing?
You know, chilling. Another day. Selling weed, smoking weed.
Selling weed, smoking weed.
That's it. That's what we do.
Eating weed.
Yeah, nah, I don't really fucking
Well, a quick shout out to Be Good Dispensaries, our official sponsor over there on 11 West Hampton. Where they at up north?
114th and Cherokee, right across the highway from Boondocks.
We got another banger for you, man. I don't know if y'all ready for this today, though. We got a motherfucker be killing it right now. Got dope ass, I want to call it album. I'm all old school and shit. Got a dope ass mixtape project out. You know what I mean?
Hot shit. Yeah, no, dropping that hot fire. Shit. Yeah, back to,
you know what I'm saying?
Killing it. Yeah.
We got HunidRack6. Y'all might know him as the Dope Boy.
The Dope Boy himself in the house.
What's up? Coming to a block near you. How you been,
Feel
brother?
me? We smoking with JoeThunder today, man.
Yo, man, thanks for coming through, bro.
For sure.
Appreciate you.
I've been checking out your music thanks to the homie Elvis. Like I said, every time, man, he's playing the Dope Boy, right?
That shit's, it's the track. It's the track.
My guy.
It's my shit. For sure, I'm bumping it.
Appreciate that, bro.
And then when you came in, like I said, you look kind of familiar, man. And I was like, damn, you know what I mean? Like, I'm old, bro.
Yeah, you just didn't remember. He remembered.
No, it's been a minute, bro. It's been, 10 years? Mm-hmm. It's been 10. You were young as fuck back then, right?
I was hella young. I was probably like 20 back. It's been more than 10.
Yeah,
been
like
like
you weren't
13
even, old enough to be in the...
I always get them in the club area to perform.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The fucking Snake Pit right there on 13th and Pearl.
Yeah.
Straight up.
That's sick.
Yeah, JoeThunder, you really been, you know what I'm saying, like, involved in the culture, from the beginning, you know what I'm saying?
Not the beginning, but a minute, bro.
You know what I mean? Man. When little sis reached out, she was like, yeah, JoeThunder trying to get with you. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's my guy. You feel me? Like, it's nothing but love and respect, so, I'm here.
No, I definitely appreciate it, man. And shout out to Nay, too.
Yeah,
like you said, she's fam.
Little
you know
sis,
what I mean?
all
day.
I love you, Nay.
And she told me the same thing. She said, y'all go back like throwbacks. And before not even a minute later, you know what I mean? I had the numbers, like hit them up. You said it's cool. And you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I was trying to put together, that you were telling me earlier, G6 Aco.
Yeah.
Now it's like brings it all back for real. Like I'm saying, like we used to do shows and all kinds of shit, man. And they used to show us mad love. And
that's tight.
they used to bring a dope crowd. And we used to bring different, cats from all around town. So we would bring the crowds. And like you said, we had the Snake Pit cracking.
Yeah, man. That's when, see, a lot of people don't know my name was G6 before, for Gangsta 6. And we was Aco Entertainment. And when we pull up the shows, we was like 30, 40 niggas deep. You know what I'm saying? Niggas and bitches, it was cracking. Like, we brought the party with us.
Yeah, for sure, man. There's some little youngsters just getting it, you know what I mean? And putting out dope ass music.
Yeah.
And then look at you today, man. I mean, your music's even grown even more, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Well, shit, man, let's start from the beginning. You said you kind of were born in Montbello, moved to Aurora?
I was born in LA.
Okay.
And we moved here when I was hella young. We moved to Aurora first. And but I was raised in Montbello though, you know what I'm saying? Like that's where I like soaked up everything.
Middle school, high school.
Middle school. I went to MLK.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Martin Luther King, and but once I got to high school, I was like maneuvering on my own.
Right.
So I kind of migrated to the A to Aurora, like.
Okay.
And shit.
What made you not go to high school in Montbello?
Man, my mom. I used to be in hella trouble at MLK, like. I'm that one kid that was like always in the office every day. Oh shit! You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, this nigga is in the fucking office again.
You sound like the homie Omar shout out. He said the same thing. He's like, bro, I was in the office every motherfucking
day.
Like, they
bro.
Put me in the hall, I'd be looking through the window and shit, trying to cause a ruckus. Like,
man, I stayed in trouble in school, man. But I was like always one of the smartest niggas in school, but I just stayed in trouble.
Right.
Yeah.
But so they didn't want me to be around my homies and shit. You know what I'm saying? So they like, you ain't going to Montbello. Like, hell no. I'm like, damn, I was so pissed. I was mad. They sent me to George.
Oh, shit.
And I'm like, damn, man, I don't want to fucking go to George.
Did you know anyone there or not?
I didn't think that I was gonna know nobody, but turned out like a lot of people from the Bellows, they ended up going to George. You know what I'm saying?
So I said busing or something, or what was? Did they have, or did you have
no,
to
it
catch
wasn't no
RTD?
busing. Like you had to figure, RTD,
whatever way you got
or if
to
your
school.
people's gonna take you, or you know what I'm
All the way
saying.
to there.
But the bus was so cracking, the RTD was so cracking back then. Like after a while, I'm like, hey, pops, I'm gonna just take the RTD. You feel me? It's live on there.
Yeah, I don't want to miss out on that.
Yeah, all the bitches is on there, spites and shit. Like
I see some wild ass shit on the RTD,
yeah, I've seen,
bro.
we used to have a parking ride. It was parking rides everywhere, but it was a parking ride at Stapleton,
right.
and there was a parking ride in Montbello, but the one in Stapleton was like where everybody would meet at, like from different sections,
Right, that was the spot.
So everybody would like fight at Stapleton and shit, and
shit,
it was
that's
live,
what
bro.
was
Like,
going on.
yeah,
Hey, were people actually fighting back then, though?
definitely,
You know,
like
we didn't get into gunplay yet.
I mean, it got there,
But
but it was rare. It was rare.
It was mostly, it was cool shit. It was mostly just catching.
Yeah, because we like grew up. We grew up playing like fighting games. Like we would catch the bodies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like even sometimes, like I've seen niggas catch the facials and still keep it cool after that. And you know, we'll play bloody knuckles. We'll hit each other's knuckles and see
It was
who.
that tough, that macho mentality back then.
Yeah, bro. Like that's just what we did. Yeah. We'll like give each other what's the
the Charlie
horses and shit. Like it was just games to hit each other and shit, beat each other up.
It's that young boy shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you
fucking
feel me?
around,
But
being tough.
That's the problem with these young niggas, man.
Was
They
that
wasn't
doorknob?
taught that.
What was that doorknob one?
The doorknob.
I don't know.
If you fart,
yeah,
you gotta,
right.
you gotta touch a doorknob.
Or you get before you. And motherfuckers just beat your ass.
We gonna sock you up.
Get to the.
On my mama.
Won't even let you get to the
doorknob. Yeah, you better not fart.
That's funny, dog.
Yeah,
for real.
Yeah,
for real.
I'm old, so I never heard no
80s
shit.
babies.
Tons of crazy shit. There was a bunch of crazy games like that.
80s babies, we was the best.
Yeah, for real. You ain't lying.
Hey, so as a young kid, man, what kind of hip hop did you get into first? What was the kind of the first music you were listening to?
The first music I was listening to. Let me see. I got an older sister, so honestly, if I'm being for real, like the music I was listening to was like R&B shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But my first tape, it was a tape my neighbor gave it to me. It was an older white dude named Frank, and his son was like went to the army and shit. And he gave me one side was MC Hammer and the other side was Vanilla Ice.
Hell yeah.
That was my first tape.
That's too
some
funny.
demo or some shit.
Yeah, you feel me?
That's crazy.
But like once I like really started listening to rap and shit, it was like straight Tupac. Like I was like, yeah, it was Pac.
No.
I didn't even like listen to Biggie for like.
But West Coast right away, or was it just Pac?
Nah, it was all the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Like NWA.
You were bumping that shit.
E40 real heavy, like E40 in the click.
Quick, second to none.
Man, all that Spice One, Brother Lynch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Looney Coleon.
Yeah.
Little Mac Mall, shit, all that good classic shit.
Mac
you know
Dre, you know what I'm saying? Fat Tone, Rich the Factor.
Damn.
Who were some of your like favorite back in the day?
I was bumping all that shit.
Who's my favorite?
Some of your favorites, yeah.
Man, Tupac,
For
like
sure.
That was it.
Yeah, just for sure, like off the dribble. E40.
Yeah. Wibble wobble wibble.
Master P, like that. When I go back and listen to it now, it wasn't that hard, but like back then,
that was my first CD I ever bought. Was
the whole
Ghetto Dope.
The No Limit movement.
Master P, Ghetto D. That was the first album I ever bought ever. It's so funny.
I never got into Master P, bro. I tried a little bit, but I just couldn't do it.
Like Silk the Shocker was
Silk
hard.
the Shocker,
He
C
was
Murder.
horrible.
C Murder.
Yeah, he was.
It's all horrible in
He
hindsight.
really was. He was trash.
He was the worst out of all of them.
But it is. But the thing is, it's horrible in hindsight. But
At
when
the
you're
time,
a kid,
it was cracking.
I was in fifth grade, bro.
Yeah.
I was in fifth grade, going on sixth grade. I was young, and that shit was definitely a different. It was a different time. No, and it was
sure.
and it was like the shit because I didn't know any better. My only other references were dumb shit, you know. And then
It was just like I get it, yeah.
That's funny though. You said No Limit.
Yeah, No Limit.
Them cats. See,
They were running shit for a minute, bro.
I had all the CDs, bro. I had the whole lineup.
Yeah.
Who was
That's
your
so
favorite No
funny.
Limit?
C Murder.
Okay.
He was tight. But I just like Master P. Really, it was Ghetto Dope. That was my shit. I like that album a lot.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fuck with all that. I like Messy Marv too.
Oh shit. Damn.
She has like a Montbello connection, right?
I don't know.
Like Sibo and her.
Messy
I want to say
Marv.
she was on fuck. I remember seeing her on some DVD, like some guy T Nutty or P Nutty or some shit. He did a DVD and he was in Montbello. And he was like, I want to say with her and some other people. Like,
Messy Marv, dude.
oh,
I
I'm
think
sure.
you might be talking about Marvelous or something.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I think her name is Marvelous or something. Yeah, but yeah, like a lot of like Bay Area shit, just West Coast shit, like mob shit.
Right,
Like,
right.
Yeah,
That's like.
uh,
Hey, what was like high school for you, man? Were you in a rap yet, or were you rapping yet, or were you kind of into sports? What were you doing? Were you fucking off?
I was just like, I got to high school and was like, that's when I feel like figured out like I'm a hustler. You feel me? Like,
Right.
Yeah.
so I was just like fucking off.
You
and
realize
shit.
you like money.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
bitches, you feel me? So,
Right,
but I was just fucking off. But I had homies that was like, they was rapping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they was going to real studios and shit. And they ended up. I linked one of my rapping homies up with one of my other rapping homies. They started a group called Young Squad, and so you know I'm with them every day. They writing and shit. L Keys was one of them. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out.
And you know they writing and shit, and I'm just I'm chilling, smoking. You know we
Right.
playing the game while they writing, and I'm like shit, I could make some
could
hard
probably
shit.
write some
You
shit,
feel me?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
in my head, I'm like,
yeah.
yeah, nigga, I could make some hard shit. So I ended up writing some shit one day, and what made me do it, Keezy's dad, Waddy Wah, man, shout out Waddy Wah. He ended up like taking them shopping for a show. And I'm with him, and I'm like, damn, like this how the rappers get treated and shit. Like,
Right.
motherfuckers buying y'all clothes and shit. Like, what's up? I could spit some. So.
Man, let me write some shit.
Yeah, you feel me? That made me like want to write some shit. You feel me? And yep, from there I just started writing, started gassing shit.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Were you writing at first, or were you like freestyling?
I was writing. I had won when I was like 10, I won a poetry contest on, with Tony V on. Back then it was like 104.3 or some shit, whatever the rap station was back then.
104. Yeah, that's what it was. 104.7.
Something like
Was it
that.
104.3?
104.3
In the 90s.
Yeah, 104.3. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, back then. And I had won a Father's Day poetry contest. And that's when I realized, like, damn, I like could put some words together, like, you know, it's hard. So when I ended up rapping, it came hella easy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like second nature for you.
Yeah.
Do you remember recording your first song or what?
I recorded my first song like on a karaoke machine.
Okay.
Like recording it. You know
People
what I
have
mean?
some crazy ways of recording shit, you know what I mean? Like back in the day, like I would have never thought of that shit, you know?
Yeah, back then you got to play the beat like in the background on another speaker.
Kind of like we were talking about at the end.
Yeah, and then just record on the karaoke machine.
That's crazy.
Hell yeah. What did you think of your first shit? Who did you play it for?
Like the homies, all the homies and shit.
What'd they think? Was that shit?
They was
hot
fucking
or-
with it. They was fucking. Well, I ain't never dropped nothing. The homies was like, it was weak. That's what made me want to keep going. I'm like, oh well, everybody fucking with it. Even to this day, like, sometimes I don't be even wanting to fuck with it, but I just do it because
Somebody else like,
people
hot.
fuck with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
And you guys are just in the studio then, just kicking it, and just you decided to pick it up one day.
yeah.
Hell yeah. What kind of made you kind of like start doing it more? Was it like, did you like the response from like when you recorded that first track and the homies were like, this shit's hot?
Yeah, that, and then so just I would say like other people made me believe in it more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like seeing other people fucking with it. And then eventually I started like seeing like, all right, well, you know, you can get some paper off of this. Like, you know, the rappers is balling, you feel me?
Right.
Like everybody want to live like a rapper. So
For sure.
that's when I was like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna really like attack this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How
Take
long
it
have you known L
serious.
Keys?
I met him freshman year, so it was like 14.
Y'all both went to GW?
Yeah, I known that nigga for like 20 years or
This is
some
Uncle's
shit.
Kingdom, right?
Yup.
Yeah, shout out
What's
Kingdom
tight,
too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
Kingdom,
the
yeah.
bloodline right there. You know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. When did you guys kind of form Aco?
Man, let me see. Aco was, you know, Aco was formed like in high school. You know what I'm saying? Some of the Aurora partners, you know, they made up the term Aco, and you know, we all just kind of like started pushing the line on the whole Aco thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like me and my niggas, we was the ones that was like pushing it the hardest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, eventually we ended up starting Aco Entertainment, which was, you know, me, Keezy, and a couple other the partners that rap from the A.
Yeah.
And so I say that was probably like 2007.
Right. I was gonna say probably 2000. Yeah, that's right. Right on. I think
06, 07.
6, 7. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of when I started putting out music. I remember I used to put the dates on the CD, so I always remember. You know what I mean? I remember 2006 was like our third CD.
You still got all your old CDs and
for
shit?
sure. I got all that shit in the box.
Damn.
Bro. Actually, I got probably over like 200-300 local CDs, bro.
Word.
And yeah, just put away like everyone's shit. You know what I mean?
Damn. I wish I had my old shit.
Yeah, I'm a nerd like that. We were talking earlier with the cars, bro. Like I got verses from fools. I got fucking when people will be recording, people leave verses in the studio. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just snatch them up and fucking throw them in the folder, bro. I got verses to my own shit. The fools recorded like we record videotape from day one. The first session we had in the studio.
Damn.
We started the mixtape. We recorded like I was on that shit, bro.
I was recording that shit, but I lost all that shit like SD cards and. Man, I don't know where all that shit is
really
at, man.
Fucked a lot of people over.
Yeah.
Like all the generation before us, they got photo albums and shit on tapes and records. You know what I mean? And
I still got the old video tapes,
right.
like.
And then I feel like our generation had this whole time period where the digital era started, and we started getting everything on digital cameras and all that shit.
Yep.
And then everybody's SD cards corrupted or fucked over, and you couldn't get your shit off of it.
Man, I had a whole terabyte like crack out on me, bro. Like I recorded I sat down and recorded like 2 albums in like 2 weeks.
That's the worst, bro.
My terabyte cracked out on me. I couldn't revive it. I was like, I was hurt, bro. I stopped rapping for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I was just like, that shit hurt me so bad.
Yeah, holy shit.
I know it's crazy, man. You're talking about that, like print stuff really doesn't exist anymore. Like, you know, we were talking about earlier, I've been collecting like magazines and shit like that. Shit's like 20. A lot of that shit's, you know, the Slam magazine, the basketball magazine, which used to be tight as fuck, it only comes out every 4 months. Yeah. So that's just way scaled back. So all that old shit is like, you know.
Now you can get it all online right on your phone.
I don't want it online.
Nobody gives a fuck. I know, right? So, but that is, but nobody wants to put out all that money for print shit that's not gonna move.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And so that's why nobody's really doing it. But that shit back in the day was like super tight. But there was a time when you couldn't access all that shit right away, and you didn't have a cloud to back up all that shit on, you know. And people are missing big parts of their lives because that fucking whack ass beginning of the digital era.
Yeah, for sure.
I lost so much shit, bro. I'm sad.
I still got CDs. I still got a stack like this big of show CDs.
Yeah.
I got a stack that big of fucking beats and just exclusive tracks and everything, bro. It's all in the archives. Like, hopefully when I fucking die, motherfuckers don't throw it away. Like, real talk. Yeah. That's the only thing I pray, like, you know.
You gotta turn it digital. You feel me? You gotta upload it.
That's really what
we were talking
it
the
is.
other day with the film mode.
You're gonna have to, bro.
Gotta bring that shit in and get it on.
Yeah, fuck
you know?
that. Let's put that out. Or I mean, at least give it to me. Fuck all the bullshit.
Hell yeah. So what kind of made you start taking? What made you guys taking it serious? Because you guys had a fucking movement. How did that start? Was it like just a lot of cats from school, or was it from people that you guys were just kicking it with?
It was just like all the homies, like all the hood homies, and you know all of our lady gangsters, and you know everybody else that was just around.
Like, see, y'all come deep, like you said, 20, 30 deep. You know what I mean?
Man,
Entouraged out.
Good old days, man. It was good and bad, cause like sometimes, man, we'll fuck the functions up. You know what I'm saying? Like we'll get to. Well, it wasn't really like us. It was like our people.
Right. They said it's never the rapper I'm worried about. It's
you know what I'm saying? We was on stage.
The dude next to him I gotta worry about.
Yeah, you got real gangsters in the spot, and they're like, look, you know.
Yeah.
Some people don't know how to act too.
I heard a good one last night. Other people,
and then it makes motherfuckers react.
But it's all love though. Like shit.
I heard a good one last night, man. Always keep your eye on the guy who ain't drinking in the party, cause he's the one with the ratchet. You know what I mean? Like you think about it, when you have security, they ain't drinking. So you gotta at least have one homie that's fucking straight, paying attention.
Yep.
Oh yeah. So what did you like gain from like Aco, man? Because you got a lot of experience from that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Where did it kind of take you next?
I just like I'm always a sponge. Like I like to learn and pick up shit. So just me like being around the culture in the city. I just like, was soaking up what people like and the hustle, taking good parts of hustles from different folks and like forming my own hustle, you know what I mean? So, I just, it just gave me experience for real. You know what I mean?
I could definitely see it in your music today because you got songs like Dope Boy, and then you got other songs that are way different. You're showing that versatility. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like I always have, like, that's always been my thing. I never wanted nobody to, like, put me in a box. Like, he only makes this type of music. Like, and I feel like a lot of artists can't be versatile.
Right.
So to be able to do that is a flex in itself. You know what I'm saying?
Because I'll tell you what, for real, when I saw the first video, it's dope boy. But I was on a whole different plane when I watched that, and when I started listening to the music, I'm like, dang, this is changing constantly.
It's like a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, even when I'm thinking about my track list and how I'm situating the songs,
the order, yeah.
I want to take people on a roller coaster. Like, I don't want you to just feel the same way the whole time.
Right.
So
like I was telling you earlier with like the bars, like back in the day, like people just spit 16. Like that's cool, if you got mad skills, but to switch it up in that 16 and maybe do a little, like we heard Nay carrying it out, on those notes or doing a little different shit.
Yeah, that's
what takes it to like the next level. You know what I mean?
And like that part, I gotta give props to my nigga Doobie. Damn. You know what I mean? Like Doobie, man, he like I was telling you before, like he gonna go down one of the greatest writers. You know what I mean? Like, so in the studio, he's like, telling us like, bro, you should rock it like this, or drag this out. So,
yeah, he knows how to make it. He's so professional.
He's
bro.
A mastermind.
He's a mastermind. He really is dope. It's dope to have even seen him.
He got a private listening session tomorrow.
Oh shit!
So I'm gonna go pull up over there. I can't wait to hear what he got.
Dope.
For sure. Are you open to like criticism like that? Because like sometimes people ain't, man. What do you feel like if someone tells you to change it up or kind of like do it a certain way? Do you usually kind of just roll with it?
Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. As long as it's coming from a good place, you know what I'm saying? Like. Yeah, hell yeah. I take constructive criticism all the time. Like, with me, like, I feel like a lot of people around me, I don't get that a lot.
They don't want to speak up?
I don't know if people, be like afraid to tell me or what the case may be, but I don't get that a lot. So to have that is it's a blessing in itself. You know what I mean?
No, for sure. Because I'm like, man, even you could always learn from everyone, whether they're older, younger, no matter what. You just got to be able to accept that shit.
Yeah, you can learn from a baby.
They've been talking about lately how like the old and the young, da 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 da. But it's like both our parts. Yeah. We got to give it. And the young has to, reciprocate it too and accept it and then work together on that. We can't just be like, or even, after if I try to, after so much, fuck it. I can't have that attitude. You know what I mean? I still got to continue because how's the culture going to grow?
Straight up, yeah.
Another thing, man, is you got a lot of good-ass features on your album.
Tied
in with the city like that or what?
Yeah, you feel me? I fuck with all the factors. All the factors fuck with me.
You got factors on there. You got Tana, AP, Trev, Nay.
Yeah, them is all like my real friends though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's not like.
Yo, I was thinking about that whole like little circle of artists, and how everybody kind of grew up around each other, not necessarily all with each other, but around each other, and kind of formed a little like, all right, I fuck with you, he's dope, and I thought about it and like why everybody's so dope in that group. Like everybody kind of sharpened each other. Like you couldn't just, if you weren't as good, you just kind of felt it would fall off. I feel like there was cats who did,
for sure.
But like you've seen the who sharpened each other and how. Everybody kind of elevated, and it's a really dope.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, just being around like all of them on an everyday basis. Like your shit is bound to be dope.
You had some hitters around you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hell
Real quick, were you part of the Box Boys?
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah,
I didn't even know.
It was me.
Let's talk about that shit, man. Because that really is a classic and pivotal part of Colorado rap hip hop history.
Yeah, for sure.
When you guys got together with Trev and AP and Miracle, and I'm sure I'm missing a couple cats, but I mean, that's the growth rate. That's where it starts.
Yeah, for sure that. Yeah, it was dope. You know what I'm saying?
You remember how that shit started, or?
Yeah. Well, when did it start? We did like we did a talent show at. I think it was at like Cleo Parker Robinson Theater.
Right in the Points.
Oh, shit.
In the 5 Points, and on the east side, and that's when I knew like AP from around the Bellows, but I never had like met him like that. But that's when I like formally met him and all that, and we was just like rocking with each other. We vibe off the dribble, and then we're all like rapping separately anyway. We just started fucking around after that, and eventually we just formed the Box Boys.
How did y'all like meet up with Miracle and Trev? Because Trev's from Park Hill, right?
Yeah, so I actually had met Trev. I had transferred to Rangeview, and I met Trev at Rangeview. So I'm like, my first day, I walked in the lunchroom. I see some niggas spitting, you know what I'm saying? So I mob over there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm like, it's the first day. Like, let me let these niggas know. You feel me? Yep. So I jumped in a little circle, spit my shit. You know what I mean? Bro's like, that's hard. You feel me? I'm like, yeah, your shit hard too. Woo, woo. So we was cool off the dribble. And then, shit, like, once we all met each other, like, it happened fast. You know what I mean? Like, as soon as we met each other, a little bit after that, we was the Box Boys and cooking up.
Who were all the members?
It was me, Trev, AP, Miracle, L Keys, Priest, and those were like the main ones.
Right. Like almost a super group.
Yeah,
like a Wu-Tang, D12, NWA.
And then, but there was other, it was other, members too. But we was like the ones that was like really like cooking up hella heavy. Right. You know what I mean?
Did y'all ever put any music out? Y'all have any albums, mixtapes?
Yeah, we got a project. It's called what is it? Slapper House.
Yeah. Is it
it's called Slapper House?
Or something?
I don't know.
Yeah, we gotta find out, man.
I don't know if it's on the internet, man. Slapper House.
Slapper House.
I'm pretty sure it's on there somewhere.
I'd definitely love to hear that shit, man.
Yeah.
Box Boys, Slapper House. 10 too. No, I forgot 10. 10 was one of the members too.
Okay.
Yeah, Tenor, man. He doing his thing right now. He got like
DJing and shit.
Yeah,
doing
DJing the after hours. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. I can't forget 10, man.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
How long did that last?
I don't know.
Because it seemed like Trev blew kind of quick, right? He started doing his thing quick.
Yeah.
Because all that stuff happened right when I kind of stopped doing music.
Yeah. What year did you?
Probably 2008 or 9. Probably around then. Because I did DVDs for a while, but then like I kind of stopped doing that too. You know?
Yeah, we had like a little situation where some people had like they had like tried to sign us. So we had, they put us on a couple shows, and what I'm saying, it was looking live, but it didn't end up like being what we thought it was gonna be.
But it's hard with so many members though. If you get paid $100, it means everyone's getting $10.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I mean that's cool, but like fuck.
Yeah, but we was all factors. You know what I'm saying? So we ended up like just doing our own things, but we was always fucking with each other though.
Right. You know what I mean? Sure. I mean, you look at anyone's albums, they're there. Yeah. We always fuck with, even to this day. Like.
So was the separation like kind of organic, or was there like any things that happened? Not that I'm trying to get.
Nah. It wasn't like no drama or no shit like that. Nah.
It was just like a real gradual, organic thing. Everybody kind of started doing their own shit, stayed homies, but.
Yeah.
It's just like when you're dealing with a lot of people like that,
Right.
Trying to get 10 people to a show on time, or even in a session, you know what I mean?
It's just like you got KD, Clay, Steph Curry, all on one squad. Right. Eventually, they got split up.
Things
what I mean? Just imagine if it was a team with LeBron, Steph Curry, KD, Dame. Damian Lillard, you feel like
they're getting bread from other places and offered, and then they want to separate. They're gonna separate naturally.
You know what I'm saying? But
after they win everything, though.
Yeah, man.
No, but salute to you guys for that, man. The Box Boys, that was definitely. I mean, that's who's popping now. You know what I mean? You got you got AP, you got Trev.
Yeah, you guys are killing it.
Keys, like still doing it to this day.
Everybody's still cooking. Miracle, Keezy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a major hand in the culture.
Right.
Out here,
for sure.
And dropping quality music that I'm telling you, I bump shit, local music in the store or whatever, wherever I'm at, and people are like, "Oh, who's this?" And I'm like, and then I have to be like, "They're from here."
Yeah, that's when you know it's good. Yeah.
Bro, I swear I always get the same. They're from
I appreciate that shit too, bro. For real, cause like we need that shit, bro. Like you go to other cities, like big cities, and they're
putting each other on.
They look at the local culture differently. They look at it in a positive light.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't look down on it. Like they want to put their people on.
Right.
So
Denver's always has kind of had that like.
Oh, he's a local artist.
Denver rapper.
Right.
Well, that's because there for a minute there though there was like just Denver music, and there was low quality. We didn't have the studios to be able, but now the equipment's more available. People can really do some good sounding shit on nothing,
Yeah.
And there's shit that just sounds like it was produced in Hollywood, fucking for real now. And people don't understand that there's been time, and now Denver. And Colorado in general is putting down some really dope music.
I think people like groups like us, you know what I'm saying? Definitely the Box Boys, like we kind of changed the outlook on local music.
Yep, 100%.
Like damn art, like you could rock with that shit. Like they coming with heat.
I think you guys brought
Food Chain, like FL in there. You know what I'm saying? Like
absolutely.
Definitely played a part in changing the culture.
Right. There's some really dope cats. My coach. I mean, these people are influential in the city's music and now still doing really amazing stuff,
Straight up.
And so I'm pumped to see it. And now there's young cats.
Yeah, taking it to the next level.
There's so many
cool.
Hey, it's so many niggas. I be watching all the young niggas, man. I stay macked in with them.
Who do you like?
Man, the heart. Some little niggas is gonna be bad, man. But the hardest little nigga, man, is it's Brazy.
It's Brazy.
You know what I mean? And anybody out there, they'll tell you like
it's Brazy.
It's Brazy hard. You know what I'm saying? They might say they can get at him too, but
is that the big cat?
Yeah,
like Biggie.
Yeah, we got a video together. He on Bagface 3.
I want to say I seen him with Chris. He's tight with Chris Nina, right? Or Nina to Chris. So I said the name wrong. Sorry, bro.
I think I did. I seen him in a video with him. Yeah.
So
I seen him at Herman's, and like it's one of those things where like the shit's empty, and as soon as he went on, bro, like there are like 30 chicks on right checking it out. Like you know what I mean? They get it.
It's crazy, man.
Those youngsters.
Yeah, and it's a couple other young cats, man. I ain't gonna.
Anybody? Yeah, no.
I gotta really do my research. I don't want to just
be shouting out
throw
names.
no names out. But yeah, man, it's a lot of them though. I ain't gonna lie, they gas and shit.
They're dope. Yeah.
They just need guidance, man. They don't.
FL's little young cats are dope, man.
A lot of them, they don't even know how to upload their music to distro and shit.
That's crazy.
So just you know what I'm saying to all the young niggas, man, just. You know, find you a nigga, you know, that can help you out, genuinely help you out. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be afraid to ask nobody. Like, a lot of us older niggas will help y'all out. All you gotta do is just reach out. Feel me?
No, for sure, because we are the tools. You know what I mean? And we need to pass that shit down because that's a lot of people don't know, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to sign some artists. I got an R&B artist that I'm finna push and shit. We in the middle of putting together his release and all that.
You got a label?
Yeah.
What's your label called, man?
Fast Mafia.
When'd you start that?
Shit, probably like 2012 or some shit, 2010.
You say you got your R&B artist?
Yeah, R&B artist.
What's his name?
Armani.
Dope.
Yeah, you are too.
Sick.
Crazy.
He be killing the hooks or what?
It's hard.
You doing everything?
Yep. Y'all gonna see it real soon.
That's tight.
Matter of fact, we gonna bring him on the show.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
That's what's up.
Just let us know. You know
We'll
what I
bring
mean?
him on the show for the release and shit.
Hell yeah. I was gonna ask you have any other artists, or you're working on signing some?
Nah, not right now. I'm just working with him. I got another R&B art. I'm really like trying to focus on the R&B side.
Why's that?
Just cause it's like, for me, it's so many rappers in the world, bro. Like, the R&B lane is just a lot less crowded. You know what I mean? So I want to like attack that lane on the executive side of shit.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Do some heavy D shit. Do some R&B, hip hop. Merge that shit.
I like to jump in the open lane.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't
Traffic
wanna,
sucks, bro.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, I hate traffic.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you're right. And ain't enough cats doing that now here either, you know?
I probably shouldn't have said that. I kept that under wraps for a second.
But if you think about it, man, I know a million rappers. How many singers do I know?
None.
A couple, like
Yeah.
but not many. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, and that's what takes that shit. Always takes that shit to the next level. Those catchy hooks.
And it's like, who's buying records? The ladies is.
Right.
Are they really? Are they really though nowadays?
I mean,
Who's playing your shit on
streaming,
repeat
playing it, same
all
thing.
day?
Who's buying merch like that?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's mostly the ladies. You know what I mean? They're tapping in.
Who's going to those shows?
The ladies.
And that's what brings the crowds.
You feel me? I heard the bitches is gonna be there, so you know.
Right. Bro, that's it.
Yeah.
100. I mean,
I don't know. I think it's kind of like 50-50, man. You know,
Ask
what I mean?
Siri.
I think the dudes are still. You go to a Wu-Tang show, fool, you ain't seeing no bitches there. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
nah.
But that motherfucker's
Well,
packed.
shit, I don't know.
That motherfucker's packed.
You gonna see some hoes in there too.
yeah.
Little Wu-Tang bitches.
All right, the Rugged Man. Excuse me. That motherfucker was packed.
Yeah.
Who?
Not Ari the Rugged Man.
Oh.
No, but dudes. But he had a couple fat chicks on stage. And
Oh,
getting
man.
my
naked.
God.
He was wilding, bro,
You're
for
a
real.
savage.
Oh, man. He had the BB Dubs.
That was wild.
Okay,
Yeah,
then.
he
That's
picked,
a wild show.
he picked 2 or 3 big girls, you know what I mean? And fucking got them on stage, and before you know it, you know,
Yeah. That shit was wild.
rolls everywhere. Hawaiian King rolls.
Hell no.
Oh my god.
That's funny as hell.
Hey, man, so this new project, when'd you put this shit out?
Man, I dropped that last April.
Damn, so it's been out a minute, huh? It's almost a whole year.
Yeah, it's been out. Yeah.
Damn, you been working on any new stuff or what?
Yeah, I got so my new single is Fanta in My Juice. Mm-hmm. That's dropping next Tuesday, April 11th.
Oh shit.
Yeah. It's hella hard. It's a I sampled the gin and juice off of the Snoop Dogg gin and juice.
Oh yeah.
So it's hard.
Sick.
Yeah.
That's tight.
What are you trying to focus on right now? Dropping singles, a project, videos, or all of them?
I'm just dropping singles right now. I got 2 projects, done.
Ready to roll.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, I'm just kind of focusing on the singles right now. Running the streams up on them.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
How's that shit going? Going good? You been getting some good hits, man? You got some good music.
Yeah, I got a good loyal fan base, you know what I'm saying, that, they listen to me on a regular. Of course, it could grow a lot more, you know what I'm saying, than
for sure.
You know what I mean? I need all the monies, you feel me?
Right.
I need all y'all's money. We
Put
talking
that
about
shit-
that.
Please
Put
tap
that shit on
in.
your playlist.
Mm-hmm.
Bump that
Straight
shit.
up, But, yeah, man. I mean, it goes smooth. I could turn up more. You know what I'm saying? You could always be better. You know what I'm saying? So
That's dope, man. How would you describe your style? Because, like I said, you're hitting kind of different areas.
man, I can't really describe my style, bro. Cause like I said, I just today I might want to like do some auto tune shit. Tomorrow I might want to do some mob shit, some dope boy type shit.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I do have different pockets though. So, like dope boy music, trap shit. And then I could jump into like a, like the auto tune side. I jump into like a pain music type of bag. You know what I mean? And then also like I got a player, a motivational type of bag that I jump into.
HunidRack6.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's more like different type of bags that I'll jump in.
That pimp
And is that always like expanding to like, you know what I mean, to try to get more different fans or?
Nah, it's honestly just like I'm
You're
a deep nigga, bro. Like I got different layers to me, you know what I'm saying? So it's just different sides of me for real. You know what I mean?
What's
like
that?
some people that know like the HunidRack6 side, like they've never seen the dope boy side or the pain music side. I don't show that to the dope boy people. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like different sides of me for real.
Right.
Yeah.
But then it's the understanding even like cats that you you from them different lanes get a better understanding of you even through the music and shit.
Yeah.
They always like their favorite. They have their favorite shit, but
Yeah, straight
you
up.
know, yeah, it's cool. It's a cool little.
Sometimes I thought about that too. Like, damn, if somebody likes dope boy music, like when I make that,
Right.
am I gonna run them away when they come and hear me flipping the script?
Right.
And I'm an overthinker. I'll fuck around and like, so I just kind of left it alone. Like, fuck it, bro. Like, if they do, they do.
Versatility, man. I think that's one thing that shows.
Yeah.
It shows, and that you keep it consistent in those different bags,
Yeah.
So it's about the, I think it's dope. It's super dope that you do show that, and it represents you fully, which is even bigger as an artist. To really, I mean, a lot of cats don't do. They had no meaning behind their shit. They're just trying to do what's tight.
Yeah, straight up.
So
or like stealing other niggas' flows and shit.
yeah,
I hate that.
Straight up, yeah.
It happens though, you know what I mean? Even from the very beginning, I was watching some Ice-T podcast last night, and he, like, 2 of his most famous songs, he kind of showed where he took them from and the cadence, and he was like, we all
Ice-T?
learn. Yeah. Like 6 in the morning he got from him, is it POS? You know what I mean? He showed him the cadence. He's like, that's where I got it from. And then what was the other song? Colors. You know what I mean? He kind of, you know what I mean? You got to learn somewhere, man. I mean, I know biting and all that, but I mean, what you got to do is if I do, you got to flip it and make it even better. I can't copy you to the fullest, you know what I mean?
Well, just make it your own. Better's, I don't think is the right. It's make it your own. There's a lot to be said about that for sure. I feel you, but some motherfuckers just be biting.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you literally,
there's just
I'm trying to sound like you, literally.
You're running the hole. You're running the hole. That's exactly how I did the.
Yeah, I've seen a nigga. I ain't gonna say no names, but I've seen a nigga steal one of Trev's whole verses
Oh shit!
And like make a whole song out of it, bro, and like drop it and all that. Yo.
What?
I was like, wow.
What the fuck?
I didn't even know.
Now, when you said you talking about taking this verse word for word?
Word for word, the whole verse.
Damn.
No.
I ain't gonna tell you who did it.
I'm trying to ask him. Hey, well, that's what I heard.
Sure, might not tell you either, but
Is that a compliment?
he was a young nigga though. He
didn't
but
know.
still though, if I would never had done that.
Damn.
It was never like an idea to steal nobody whole verse.
Oh,
Right.
That's literally copyright.
Now, what that makes me
infringement.
think of is there was a kid like not too long ago in New York that got smoked for doing the drill shit, but he wasn't a gangster. He wasn't. He was a super square, and everyone contested that. And some fools heard his music and came and smoked him. Now, shit like that too is like if you're just like how I
Can't
say-
represent something you're not part of.
yeah, you know what I mean.
Oh, so
Or
he
just
was he
even-
like repping the gang?
No, he was just basically biting the drill style.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And talking about all that shit, but he wasn't gang related or nothing, and he was starting to blow up because the music was catchy.
The whole drill shit is.
Yeah, so when they start
Exploitation. That's that culture vulture
Yeah,
shit,
culture
though.
bullshit. And I was gonna say some shit too. Like we had a guest on the podcast. We ain't gonna say no names, but they're one of these people that did country music, did rock music, did rap music, trying to do everything.
Yeah.
That's that shit right there we're talking about. Like that's that whack shit.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're trying to sound like fucking Drake, like get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, no, man.
Yeah.
You gotta have your own shit.
Your own, yeah.
Straight up. Damn, that's fucked up though, man. The whole little drill shit though. I never heard about that.
Oh yeah, he was from New York, fool, and like he was like a straight A student and everything. But he just started
Damn.
rapping in his room. Like we had the homie here last night, and his son was here. His son's name is Holiday, and he sings and raps. And he was telling me like he can record all his music on his phone and upload it. He could literally do something in hours.
Yeah.
And this cat just had the sound and was kind of getting it, bro. But he didn't. He was nothing at all about that life. And like when it started taking off, he started doing it more.
Yeah.
Because he's starting to get views and he's making more songs and they really think it's him. And they came and got him, bro. And they were like, they can't believe they killed him. He was a straight A student. He was in the gangs. But look what he's rapping about.
Right.
Or trying to emulate. You
He
know what I
had
mean?
to disrespect somebody or something.
Something.
Somebody might have just thought he was the ops. You know?
Damn.
He said something.
Yeah,
That's
man.
crazy.
R.P. the homie though, man. Yeah.
Fucked up.
Let me ask you this question. Denver's always kind of been looking for a sound. What's kind of Denver's sound? Do you have an answer for that?
I've been seeing like a lot of people ask this question lately.
I'm gonna let you go first because I definitely have my opinion.
I say the sound has changed, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you was to ask me, and I didn't like pay attention to the younger niggas, I would say like it's a West Coast. It's West
Definitely,
Coast.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Now going to the younger niggas, it still has a heavy West Coast influence, but it also has like a Chicago influence
trap,
and heavy Detroit influence
yeah.
now too.
Yeah, the Detroit shit's for sure.
You know what I'm
heavy.
saying? So it's a mixture between like, and when I say West Coast, now I'm talking about like that Sacramento, that Stockton flow.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Brother Lynch shit.
Like
I'm
that's
thinking back in the day.
That's
Later
back in
shit.
the day.
Later
Now
shit.
we're
Yeah.
talking about EBKJ Bo, Young Slow B.
Yeah.
A lot of these young
That's
niggas, they
around.
rapping like Young Slow B, EBKJ Bo and Young Jock and
Yeah.
Mozzie. You know what I mean? Selly Rue, and then they bringing in Detroit into that too.
Larry June.
You know what I'm saying? And then, Chicago, that Chicago style, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, even just the whole style of gangbanging now amongst the young niggas is like just a whole Chicago style, like you repping your dead homie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, now it's like it's a mixture between those three now.
I've been comparing the new music to like I don't know what it's called, but it's like the Mexican music, the cartel music. where they literally talking about blowing your
Corridos,
house up.
yeah.
Corridos cutting your fucking mom's head off, and
But it sounds like polka.
it's like that, but
It's
not
not-
like saying that it sounds like that. I'm talking about the content, but we have more like melodies and more like the Drake shit, the singing, and like you look at Mo.
Yeah.
Perfect example, bro. Like their shit's grimy, but that shit can be played on the radio, bro. You know what I mean? Like it fucking hits. Same with your shit. You know what I mean?
The young niggas are a lot more melodic, for sure.
Yeah.
I think that's been kind of Denver's sound, man. Is that kind of like Drake? We've always been kind of singing, like I was telling you, even mixing shit up, like even Foe. That's why I really liked his music. He would never really rap 16 bars. He'd be switching it up, doing a little singing in there, carrying a hook or some, you know what I mean? Some crazy shit.
Well, you know what I noticed? Just talking to the young niggas and shit. A lot of them like grew up listening to like Juice WRLD and niggas like that.
Right.
So that's where they get like all that melodic shit from. Like he's like our like Tupac and shit.
He's hard to listen to, bro.
Yeah, because we like come from a different era.
it's
I mean,
like,
it's good music.
We
but
the
it's,
OGs
it's just so
now.
depressing that it's like hard to listen to.
Yeah.
He has shit but hits, but after a while you start listening. You know,
That's
like,
why all these like young niggas, kids be depressed and all that shit.
Oh, they be on the pills.
Suicidal
and
and all that shit because they listening to that type of shit.
shit. Yeah.
and shit's different, I guess, for him, man. I mean,
It's that pain music shit.
you know,
Yeah.
shit.
These motherfucking gummies is fire.
No, I was like,
Hey,
I
y'all.
was gonna say, that shits are
I
fire.
don't know if y'all can see me if there's cameras in this bitch, but they put this bottle of gummies right here. Fire. What is these called? Infused.
Infused, yeah. We got them
I
at
am-
Be Good.
I am not getting paid for this advertisement, but y'all get down here and fuck with some of these infused gummies, man.
Right.
Fire.
And no THC though, right?
Well, that's the
It's the no-
non-medicated ones, but we
Okay.
have the.
They be kicking your ass, man? Because I'm always
they're the fast acting. They hit you.
They
fast.
might need to sell these.
They're fat.
mix me in.
right? Just sell gummies.
Half placebos, half real.
7-Eleven joints.
Oh yeah, those are good, man.
Yeah, man. They been getting me high the whole time, man. All type of pack everywhere. We got Mac,
The Hidden City.
Hidden
For
City,
real.
you know, Divine Flower in this
You
bitch.
smoking good, man.
You smoking heavy.
Yeah,
It's that be good weed. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Elvis Freshlee, man.
Yo, thank you, man. Hell yeah.
Hey, talking about weed. What's the first time you smoked weed? You remember?
Yeah, yo.
Let's hear the
Yo,
story.
has anybody not remembered?
And I want to tell you this: you got to ask Nay if you don't know about her first time smoking weed, or if you check out the podcast she talks about. But that is a fucking mind blowing story. You remember,
Epic,
right?
Yeah, epic.
Woo, epic. Yeah, that might be the most epic first weed stories.
I gotta go watch it.
That's some
for
good ones.
sure, bro. But let's hear it. Let's hear it.
My homie, he was already smoking this shit. I was scared. I was probably like 13. And yeah, he was already smoking this shit, and I'm like, nah, my dad gonna beat my ass. He find out I was smoking.
Oh, yeah.
But he talked me into it, so I ended up stealing a joint from my mom.
Oh
I
shit.
used to see her rolling her joints and shit. So I'm like, all right, my mama got some tree. I'm just gonna take a little joint from her.
Yeah.
And went outside. We went to the park, smoked with the homie. That was my first time blowing.
Did your
Like
mother find
13.
out you took that weed or nah? She knew, bro.
So I told her later on, like, you know what I'm saying? Once I started having my own pack, I like gave her some weed. I gave her like a pound, like here. Bro.
Yeah.
I was like, I've been
Hell
taking
yeah.
weed from you forever.
Since
She was like, she told my dad, like, I told you he was taking my weed.
I blame your dad.
Yeah.
You know, this shit.
Thought she was tripping and shit. Yeah.
There's no way I smoked all
She
them
knew
joints.
though. She used to have so much weed. I was like, man, let me go and take this. A couple
Right,
little
right.
zips. It was Reggie back then.
That's what I was just about to ask, bro. Like, were you smoking Reggie or were you know?
Nah.
smoking
Moms
crack?
had the fire Reggie though.
Yeah.
You-
The parents used to have fire Reggie.
Yep.
It was not the same Reggie we was getting.
I know what you're talking about.
With all the seeds.
The homie Tim Buck had that shit. For you could pass it off as fucking chronic, bro. But it was the lime green, bro.
Yeah,
But he would only sell
yeah,
quarters. You
yeah.
couldn't buy no ounce. If you bought an ounce, it was fucking $100. It wasn't no, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every quarter 25 and
That's that baby dough. We used to call it baby,
Baby
dough.
dough, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I got some fire swag back in the day. I used to get some fire swag.
What was the worst? The crumble swag. We were talking about that the other day, where like you would fucking kind of
like dust.
You couldn't even
all
really
brown.
smoke blunts or nothing. No, not brown, but it was just like it was like.
When it was brown though, it was the worst.
I smoked some dirty brown shit one time, and oh man,
bro, get gas weed.
I'm talking like brown, like the brown bro in New Mexico, bro, and we went back and bought more. Fool. I'm like, what the fuck?
You remember the first time you got some kill, some fire?
Yeah, sure do. We at George, it was a lot of white boys that had fire, bro.
Yeah.
Dude.
That's who had it.
I remember this one white boy. I'll never forget him. His name was Justin Rudabush. Justin Rudabush, that nigga.
Justin Rudabush.
I'm sorry if he's like a politician or something now. Sorry, bro.
Sounds
but
hard.
he had the fucking fire back in the day. That was the first like dough that I smoked. Back then, that was called Kind Bud.
Yep, Kind.
Yep.
Some Kind.
KB.
Some kill, some Kind.
Yeah.
I got a funny ass story like that, bro.
KB.
Talking about the Reggie and the Chronic. Like, I was in college and I had met this homie. He's in like the same fraternity and he's a white boy from New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? And he would go to Grateful Dead shows, and that's where I kind of met him. Like, we were the same shit. Long story short, he went to school at CU. I'm like, oh, fool, I'm from Denver. When I go back, I'll go holler at y'all and everything. So I go holler at him. Got my ounce of Reggie up in Boulder. I mean, step into the party. Oh, I got some bomb food. Like, you know what I mean?
They smoking pressure up there in Boulder.
Around, all you see is lighters flashing. What the fuck's going on? Like, they're all smoking bowls.
Yeah.
And then he's like, check out what I got. He showed me like the dankest weed, fool.
It was $50 eights.
Man,
so you were smoking bowls.
And then he asked me about, well, what you got? Oh, I got that shit we usually smoke, bro. I ain't even break it out. Bro. I ain't gonna break out no Reggie when there's 100 motherfuckers smoking Chronic.
Bowl,
not tonight.
First ever seen
For real.
fire.
Yeah.
So look, I went to, there was this dude's house in Fort Collins. No, Fort Collins. Yeah, we was in Fort Collins. You walk into his garage and it was set up just like a dispensary is now.
Oh shit.
Swear to God, bro. And this is like in fucking 08 or something.
Right before dispensaries.
Before dispensaries, bro. Like, fire, bro. Like, I remember he had some blueberry yum.
Bro.
It was, till this day, bro, that's the best weed that I ever smoked in my life.
Yeah.
I swear, it tastes like raspberries or something.
Oh shit.
Oh God.
Damn.
Fort Collins, Colorado.
I always wonder because I have a strain back in the day that was like my favorite.
I was just about to ask that. What's the best of your favorite strain?
It's my favorite thing I ever smoked, and it was Chocolope. And when I first got it, I forgot the dude's name. I forgot the name of the strain when the dude gave it to me, and it was these cats from Boulder growing pressure. Man, and I had been smoking kill for KB for a minute now. I already had some shit. Everybody was tripping on names.
I remember that Chocolope.
Everybody was tripping on names now. You know what I mean? Like, that's when they were like, really was a big deal. And I remember I forgot the name, and I told all my homies it was Cherry Diesel. And so all my homies some of them to this day think that Cherry Diesel's the best weed they ever smoked.
Yeah.
And it's a few. I know. I'm sorry, guys, if you're listening to this, but they for sure they think it's Cherry Diesel, and I know it's Chocolope because he told me later.
Yeah.
And I could never tell them because I didn't want to be a liar. 'Cause I just made it up on the spot because it was fucking fire.
Well, now y'all know.
But
y'all hear this.
But is it the is it the best weed, or is there some shit now that's like. But it was so nostalgic back then. Like
I think it don't compare nowadays compared to back in the day, bro.
I don't know, but we were smoking swag right before
I know,
that.
But you remember, bro, when you would
know?
smoke the Chronic and that shit would expand in your lungs, you fucking cough like you're smoking dabs. I haven't felt that shit in a minute.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
There's some, bro.
I know there is.
Genetics shit's testing higher than it's ever tested ever.
But I tell you what, bro, we had an ounce of Reggie right now. We blew that shit. We'd be higher than we've been in fucking ages, bro. I guarantee you.
OG is still like, if you want that cough that you talking about,
Yeah,
you gotta
OG.
smoke some premium West Coast OG.
Yeah. You know, I miss like cat piss and shit like
that was
that.
good. That was like one of the original. I remember
it
Chronics,
being
bro.
so gross too. Like, ugh, I just loved it though.
That's my favorite. My favorite is Sour Diesel, and it's part of that family with the what is there? The Sour Diesel, Cap Hiss. And what's the one that tastes like fucking chemicals? The
Durban Poison.
Chem Dog, you know what I mean?
Too, Chem Dog, the chocolate Thai back in the day. They
had that fucking.
There was fire.
I don't know how to explain it, bro. It's that like when you drink a Corona. And it tastes like skunk, but you don't know what skunk tastes. You know what I mean? It's like that weird shit. Yeah. Those strains would have that fucking little kick to it, bro.
Definitely. That's the sour in there. No OG.
I remember I got this one shit from the dispensary, bro, and this sounds weird as fuck. And I don't know, this doesn't make any sense, but it tasted to me in my mind like some dirty ass like mop water. But it was the sickest shit ever. It wasn't like bad though. You know what I mean? But it was just like some kind of like.
That's how I feel about GMO. It smells like, bro, and specifically my brother's bad breath. like it's bad. And
some blue cheese and shit.
But straight up, but it's fire. It's like that one of my favorite shit. That shit's fuck.
Yeah, that's like the new. Yeah, you gotta have some GMO in your
strain.
Blue,
which is the new Blue Dream.
I never liked Blue Dream.
I mean, it was alright, but it just yielded. It yielded so good, and so everybody was growing that shit for so long. But it got played the fuck out so fast.
Yeah, I was like, I always been a sour.
Yeah,
got to be some sour in the genetics.
Gorilla Glue though, I loved that shit when it was good.
Let me ask you guys this: is there better weed now, like today? Or better weed when the medical first started in Colorado?
That's what I'm saying. I think if cats that were growing for that kind of scale, other than the home growers who went legal, I think they didn't have it together yet. And so now cats that are growing with the right recipes, I mean these nutrients that they have now are making shit so it's stupid, bro.
Yeah.
Look at some of these genetics, bro. Look at some of these genetics.
See, me, I say like so. The thing that's different now is like all the terp shit. Like you can get crazy with the terps and shit. Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
So like back then it was just the strains weren't. What's it called when the generations get to?
Yeah, they're broken down. They're,
like you're like the 10th generation. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, so the strains were still new.
Right.
So they were more potent. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like the diesel back then is some diesel you'll never find today.
Right.
The Durban Poison back then.
That's what I'm talking about too.
I know. But some of these crosses though, bro. I'm not someone who believes in testing and THC. I don't even give a fuck about those numbers.
Yeah, I don't.
However,
I smoke for the taste.
Shit is going crazy now. Like for a few years now, you know, it's been getting to a point. There's cats growing some fire. However, my homie who grows in his basement at his crib, still to this day, is growing the best weed.
I bet. That's what I'm talking about.
Out right now.
That's what I'm talking about. Like those cats that ain't even on the market.
The homie showed me this shit's called Super Boof the other day. It's a funny ass name.
For real.
But bro,
I don't know if you could call it boof though. Do I want to buy some boof?
I know. That's the genetic. That's the strain's name. But bro, I even laughed when he told me the name because I smoked it first.
Yeah.
And then after he was like, it's called Super Boof, and I just was like, you're stupid.
That's like buying weed from Pincho Sack.
But bro,
shout out.
Fire though.
Right.
Fire though. It's crazy. I need to get some more actually.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. It is fire though. Like I'm smoking some Georgia pie right now, man. That shit is.
Yo. There's some good these crosses, the apple fritters and all the crazy shit that they're coming out with, and cats that are growing this shit, man, they know what they're doing. Mainly, honestly, home growers are my favorite right now.
Yeah, I'm always find the fire, man. It's always gonna be fire. So,
you gotta search it out.
Fuck it.
That strawberry milk is so fire.
I ain't never had that.
That's one of those ones.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's just
they done hooked the nigga up, man, with the Hidden City, man. Yeah. Strawberry milk.
Kinds of good shit.
That shit's fire though. That's one of my favorite strains right now. Fire.
Hey, you be doing any shows or anything, man, lately?
Yeah, I just performed in Phoenix a couple months ago. They always show hella love, man. I love Phoenix.
I hear they do. It's crazy.
Yeah. I got a show in Atlanta coming up. What's that, in May? Like the end of May.
What are your shows like out of the state?
Man, they be live, bro. Like you know, they show love out of town. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I love performing out of town, man.
Yeah.
You know, I just love being on the road.
Yeah, no, for sure.
What's your favorite show you've ever done?
My favorite show was actually here in Denver when I opened up for 3-6 Mafia.
Hell yeah.
Where's that at?
It was at the Fillmore.
Okay.
Yeah, it was cracking.
That shit live?
It was like sold out. It was live. I had the crowd going crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I seen them a couple times. And that shit's always
What'd
live.
you play? Was it recent or
It was a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I had rocked out in Tampa. That shit was pretty live.
Dope.
Yeah. Opened up for 42 Doug.
Who's your favorite artist that you've seen live? Like that, you know what I mean? Not necessarily that you've performed for, but, you know, throughout your years.
Man, I don't really go to too many concerts for real. Nah. I couldn't even tell you for I ain't went
You don't
to
have a favorite performer?
I've never went to none of my favorite people's concerts.
Crazy. That's crazy. You want to hear something crazy, though? I took Coach to his first concert, and I was like, really, fool? I was like, you're never been to a concert, dog? He's like, nah, dog. And I was like, all right.
That's crazy.
And he was just, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, you not like being around people or what? Or just never just was your thing?
Yeah, I don't like being around just a gang of motherfuckers I don't know like that. You feel me? Like, I never really dig that. I don't like going to the club and shit.
Nah, yeah.
Just around a bunch of people I don't
And
know.
cats don't know how to act either. Like, you never
feel
know.
me?
It ain't even about you either. It's about how other motherfuckers are.
Yeah.
Some people don't know how to act, bro.
I be more worried about, like, what I'm going to do. You feel me?
Right, nah, if somebody fucks up. But that's the thing is, like, you ain't just gonna go out funking. Like, motherfuckers don't know how to act.
If I go out, I'm going to parlay. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Be
Have
hella
a good
disrespectful
time, man.
nowadays, though, for no reason. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but cats don't know how to
Yeah,
act.
like, I can't handle, like, the stepping on my shoes, and I'm not one of those types that
Yeah,
can,
right,
you know?
alright. Yeah, see, you don't need to be at the club.
Yeah,
bro.
like-
You don't need to be there.
Fuck yeah.
Don't do that
Raves and shit, like, I done seen niggas wild mosh pits and shit, like,
shit. Hell no.
nah, bro.
Watch people get kicked in the face and
Right,
shit.
no mosh pits for you.
Nah. Hell no.
Hell no.
I done been to raves and shit. It was cracking. It was cracking, but I was, you know, I kept my distance, though.
It's in the back.
Mosh pits be getting crazy. There's cats out here. They be getting it though. It's fun.
I used to go to raves and get paid.
Oh yeah, that shit's
Hell
sick.
yeah.
That's definitely a place to do it. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. So what kind of new things you got coming out from besides the single? What can they kind of look for?
Man, my artist Armani, like I said, he an R&B singer. We coming crazy with him.
Are you guys going to drop a project with him or just some singles?
We just focusing on singles, videos right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, just running the streams up. You know what I mean? And
I'll tell you what, on one of your videos, man, you got the swag going on, bro. The
Which one?
The fucking mop sticks, chopsticks, man.
Yeah.
The fucking white. Is that the one with the white ski masks, right? Or is
Yeah.
bro, like, you know, that shit's hard, bro. Like,
Right on, bro.
you just you're painting that picture, man. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and then, like you said, then you listen to the rest of the album, you're like, oh shit, everything else is totally different. That's dope, man. See that you fucking grown. You know what I mean? From
People like that mop sticks flow right there. I got to do some more of that.
That's tight.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you though, man.
Follow you on the TikTok though. Follow this man on the TikTok,
I know,
bro.
I'm not on the TikTok, man. Like, that's what he was saying. Like, you be wilding out, or let's talk about that.
Yeah, I
'Cause
be
it sound
doing
like you be going
that.
tell what you be
I just
doing.
be fucking around sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, I was always like the class clown. That's why I was always in the office and shit.
Right.
Pulling pranks and shit, or what?
I just like to
Talking
make
shit
people
all the
laugh
time,
and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What's
if I can get you to laugh, like I did my job today. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So yeah, I just, you know, sometimes I jump on TikTok and do some little funny shit.
Yeah, that shit's funny as fuck.
I have to check it out.
That's like one of those things that we're talking about, like show the different side.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Cause
that's my class clown side. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
I
just
guess
You ever get that where they try to put you in a box and, you know what I mean? Like, go off the dope boy shit, like, to the fullest?
Yeah. Yo. Yeah, for sure.
Guess I can expect that from you and shit. And
or think that I'm just like a dope boy, or you know what I mean,
right? Or that's all you do.
Yeah, like I own businesses and
diversify.
Got all kinds of different sides. No shit.
Right. I got a clothing line. I run a car rental business. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I do Amazon drop shipping.
Hell yeah.
I do a lot of shit.
Man, many hats.
You know what I'm saying? I build your business credit. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Put you in a business builder, you know. Get your net 30s right, you know what I mean? Right. You need a digital address, virtual address, phone number, all this shit. You're going to structure your business right.
Exactly. Man, these talking all kinds of stuff I don't even know, man. Fuck. I'm about to
go from the Pyrex to business credit in a matter of seconds. You feel me?
Hell yeah. Hey, where do you see yourself in like a year, man? What do you want to be doing?
Man, I'm going to be in Miami, you know what I'm saying? Like in the whole, doing real estate.
Okay.
That's where I see myself in a year.
I've always heard that the land in Florida is cheap as fuck, bro.
I'm trying to make $10 million by the end of next year, bro.
Damn,
that's my goal.
Hell yeah.
For real.
That's it.
Yeah.
Just buy up all kinds of land and flip it, or what?
I'm finna get it too, I'm telling you.
Nah, you got it.
Yeah, straight.
Make that move.
Already in the pocket, man.
Power moves.
Well, shit, man.
That's the way before. Yes, do that.
Yeah. I'm trying to get a dispensary like you.
Oh, man.
You just got to get in a place that ain't legal yet, right?
Bro,
you got where it starts off.
Rough.
Yeah, man. We gonna franchise Be Good, man.
Let's go Puerto Rico.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go to Puerto Rico.
Hell yeah.
We gotta have a Be Good in every city.
Man.
In America.
That'd be dope. Yeah, there we go. Making that happen. Manifest that.
Straight up.
Always making moves, man. If you ain't paying attention, you got to have 7, 8, 9, 10 hustles. You can't just be a rapper.
Yo. What you been on, Thunder, man? Where you been all this time,
bro.
man?
Doing the podcast, bro. You know what I mean? For this November will be 3 years. It's hard to believe it's been 3 years, but it's been 3 years, bro. We've been just knocking them out. Like,
damn.
Just doing that and traveling, doing a little street art. You ever see these motherfuckers up?
Everywhere.
You know what I mean?
Everywhere. I never knew that was you.
Yeah.
Fat Jordan.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, the big pun. It's big pun, like, you know what I mean?
Okay. I always call that shit. That's
the big
like,
homie.
who's that Fat Jordan shit? You see that Fat Jordan?
So,
yeah.
Been
That's hard.
Kind of started that shit like probably a year before COVID, and you know, just been trying to run with that too. And I'm like you, bro. I try to have my hands in a bunch of different, you know, bags. And even right now with the podcast, I want to start doing some expanding shit and going on the road, doing some shit.
Yeah.
You know, doing some like Instagram lives with fools from around the world too that are, you know, want to do podcasts and talk about, you know, graffiti, rap, fucking whatever, bro. And
you know, it'd be a bomb idea, like go to like conventions and shit, like sneaker cons and shit, rent a little booth, and you could like set your podcast booth up.
Do that shit there, huh?
Motherfuckers is gonna come sit down and chop it up.
Yeah.
Well, this fool Rube was kind of talking about that, man.
Hard.
He said there was like over like 500 like tents for podcasts at the Super Bowl. And you know what I mean? Like, the thing is like just trying to get the sponsors and money, man. You know, if I could go to the Super Bowl, all we'd have to do is apply. We're 3 years, bro. 300 episodes. We're definitely a fucking credible media outlet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We just need to kind of. It's like life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Believe it, you're right. I should be at the fucking Grammys. I should be at the fucking music awards. I should be at everything. Like trying to get in. That's kind of the next step, man. I'm solo dolo, so I can make that move. And you know what I mean? Like we're starting this next week, going to LA for the weekend. We gonna get it in, like, you know,
straight up.
Try to come back with all kinds of fucking content. You know what I mean? And keep it pushing, man. Just keep it building. You know, I want to show like the world, like graffiti's cool. I want to show the cats like in Europe and China, like how we do it here in the United States, because they see it already, but like they don't really know, bro. You know what I mean? If you ain't ever seen a War 4 video or some shit, you know, some crazy or heard some dope ass music, you don't know it, you know.
Yeah.
That's it, bro. Just keeping it pushing, man.
Yeah, man.
Just trying to fucking, you know, make all my time, how do you say, useful, because some shit time's limited for all of us. So
straight up.
Got to keep it pushing till the very end.
Real.
You know?
I need my money and I need it now.
For real, bro.
Straight up. It's my money and I need it now.
Get JG well. Hell yeah.
Hell no.
I need that shit right now.
For real, that shit is epic. That shit is a move. It's my money and I need it now, nigga.
For real.
That's the vibe.
You know, though, real estate, though, man, is a move. That's the move.
Yeah, bro.
It's the only real thing. There's only so much. You know?
You know,
and there's always more people they're gonna
be a
need
good spot right now, too, is like someplace like Albuquerque, or New Mexico, because that's way probably cheap as fuck. And it's like I say Denver's
nice.
10 years behind LA. They're like 10 years behind us. Yeah. But that's going to be, people are going to want that kind of rural, not super, super crowded shit. You know what I mean?
I think Detroit is a good spot right now.
Oh, yeah. So you could buy fucking blocks and blocks and blocks.
I've just been paying attention like.
More colder than Colorado.
Yeah, that is the thing, though, with that shit.
Fuck that.
I don't want to be
It's
cold,
so
bro.
cheap out there. And if you've been paying attention, like
the infrastructure
Ford,
coming up. Yeah.
Ford them bought they manufacturer center back. Chevy, or GM, you know what I'm saying? They bought their shit back.
They're bringing it back then.
They're bringing the Motor City back. You know what I'm saying? So,
better get
that go to show you right there. So yeah, I've been looking at Detroit, like buying like some apartments and shit.
No, for real. You can get that shit probably dirt fucking cheap.
Yeah. It's a lot of shit going on out here too, though.
Yeah. Out here though is just, I mean, the average person's priced out, bro.
It is, but like, imagine in 10 years, fool. Like I said, that shit's gonna be.
Yeah, it's still the place to get.
You pay $500, you're gonna have 1.5 in 10 years.
That's why I am trying. I'm getting. You know,
if you could wiggle into something in the hood, like
for sure.
If you go over there, like on East Colfax now, like they're starting to like prepare that shit to start changing now too.
That shit's already up though, bro. That shit.
The price like they finna have a downtown Aurora.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like all that shit over there. It's not gonna be no more crack sales over there no more.
You see the People Center and all that shit's popping. That whole little downtown area is doing stuff already. They got the mural festival going on. That shit always brings, you know, brings something to the city.
They're trying to take it over, trying to gentrify everything, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But that's why we need to get the people from here. The people need to get in on those properties now. You know, and some of
what's crazy is we need to
nobody has fucking credit though, bro, because they didn't teach. You know, we ain't learning none of this shit.
What's crazy is we should have got in like 20 years ago, bro. Like I remember like spots in Glowville for 10 grand. You know what I mean? Like where we live right now, I know you know. So where I live, like the corner, like the gangster fools, but there's like 1, 2, 3 1-bedroom houses that went for like 10 grand, dog. Like 5 minutes from downtown. Like
damn.
Like
there's shit. There was shit back in the day. Yeah,
this is like just 20 years ago when my grandma was alive. Like,
wow.
In 2009, you know, 2000, like right after everything went down, people were buying houses for like $50,000-$90,000, and now they're worth, you know, $500,000 or $1 million. Some of them. People were buying shit for cheap back in the day, and then boom, motherfuckers came up.
Shit, like I told you, my neighbor put her house, and it was on the market for 2 weeks, bro. And that shit it was actually gone the first like 3 days, and they backed out, but someone else swooped it up like 2 weeks later. And she moved her ass to Minnesota, like, you know what I mean?
Bro,
like, damn.
I'm telling you,
Minnesota.
some just went off the market, and like it went on the market, and that same day it was taken out. Like shit, that's how shit is right now.
I'll be getting the emails, bro, talking about sell, borrow some money. Like I'm cool.
I mean, go in with your people. Go in with your people. You know,
for sure.
You got like
you own a crib,
huh?
You own a crib.
My dad, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm on there with him.
I always tell people like, man, like you gotta just use the crib that you own as leverage to go get more property.
Exactly, bro. One makes the other makes the other.
Like, man, y'all can go get another property. You know what I'm saying? Use this as leverage, and that property can be paying the mortgage over here, and for itself. Airbnb that bitch, or get you a multi-unit.
Be on.
multi-units to move. But honestly, even buying the right property in the right place. There's a lot to be said about that.
You know that lot in the hood, dog, that was vacant for fucking years, like 20, 30 years, right there.
By my crib.
Right, 2 blocks down from the fucking park.
Yeah.
Man, you know what I'm talking about? And now
exactly
that shit's all fucking like
my bus
duplexes.
Stop.
Yeah, right there on, is it Humble? Oh,
No.
Elizabeth. You know what I'm saying? Now it's all, I mean, this was a block pool that was vacant for like 30 years, like nothing on it. And then they put, I can't even, probably like 40, like, can you say 40
units?
like units, bro?
Damn.
I actually remember.
It's one block.
It's
a whole block.
crazy.
It's just like townhomes. Boom, 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 boom.
I actually remember the original apartments there, and they were like original apartments.
you
And
remember
they were
the
like
gray
some
ones?
motherfuckers look like the Three Little Pigs, bro. You blow on that shit and they'll fucking blow apart.
They were-
Like, oh, yeah.
They were some.
But
like,
then it was
my homie
vacant
lived in
forever.
there. My homie lived in there.
It was wild, and now it's like they're all the fucking yuppie fucking duplexes and like
They told that shit. That land was actually condemned for a little bit. They had to go in and do like soil treatments and shit.
Motherfucker had,
That was fucked up.
that Glowville shit,
damn.
that nuclear shit, in the
that super
soil.
site shit.
Yeah.
See that shit? Yeah, bro. That shit's crazy.
Asbestos problems.
Who knows,
Nuclear
bro?
waste type shit. Super site shit.
Oh yeah.
They funded like crazy cleanups for that shit.
Oh, my grandma got paid a couple times for living in Glowville, fool. Like she got paid like 2 or 3 times, like good ass checks for fucking.
Because that's where everybody's dying.
Wow.
80216 is it is I think the worst air quality in America. And per capita, right there in Swansea.
Commerce City.
That's Swansea.
Glowville.
That's Glowville, yeah.
Glowville. And Swansea and Elyria. All that.
Because it's right by that Platte River, and that's where all that fucking sewage shit was back in the day.
Well, Suncor's right there. That's the oil refinery.
Oh.
And they're spewing out cyanide fucking gases all day.
Damn.
All day. You know, and they're just raising the
And
levels.
this house is right over there.
The people living right there. And then the highway going over.
Damn, G.
You know, for that long. Everybody there got asthma. People are dying. That's the lowest life expectancy in Denver is in
Glowville?
Is in Swansea, Glowville area.
Wow.
That's what people don't live. Like they're saying, they show how soon people are dying that grew up there and live there. It's crazy.
That's crazy.
Right here in Colorado.
Damn, mommy.
That's how they do you, man. You know what I mean? They sell it to you and that's what they do is they put that shit there. They sell it to the poor people. It kills off that generation. Then they come back in and take it all over.
Yeah.
Like they did with like literally 5 Points and all the east side right there by Gilpin and all that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, Suncor, you know, that's the gas in Denver. So the prices went down because they're operational again, fully operational again.
Yeah.
But they went down in December because some equipment froze and broke a bunch. So they shut down the whole factory, the whole thing. And that's why gas prices went up for a minute there here in Denver. But now they're fully operational. You seen gas prices?
Crazy.
I don't even look at it, bro. I just
pay it, bro. Like, there ain't no way around
I be listening to shit, you know.
Hell yeah! Hey, I want to ask you one last question, man. What's your favorite track on your last project?
My last project, favorite track. I'll probably say Dope Boy.
Okay.
Yeah, Dope Boy. That's my shit, man. That's always gonna get me in a good mood. I could play that first thing I wake up in the morning and, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm ready for the day. I'm trying to get some money. I'm trying to get to it.
Can you kind of talk real quick about how that track happened? How you got the beat and how you decided to get Tana on it?
Yeah, a lot of times I'll have like an idea, like when I'm listening to music, I'll be like, I'm gonna have my nigga sample this. You know what I'm saying? So I was listening to
So it really started. You listened to some shit and you sent it off. Oh, that's wild, bro. I'm not even thinking like that.
I was listening to somebody and I sent it to Treasy. And I'm like, bro, you should make a beat out of this. Boom. And then
that beat's hard.
I got it back and cooked the hook up. And then I'm like, who should I throw on this bitch? Because I knew I had debuted that on BET. On BET Jam, so I knew I was gonna go to BET with it. I'm like, who from the town should I throw on this bitch?
Right.
And Tana was going crazy at the time, you know what I'm saying? And
made the most sense.
yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's a You know,
Yeah.
he get to it too. So I was like, yeah, let me throw Bro on there, and it
What
was
do you think of
perfect.
it? What do you think when you sent him the beat or the track?
He was rocking with it. You know what I'm saying? Like
He
was
killed
fucking
this
with
shit.
it.
Yeah,
His voice goes perfect to that beat.
Yeah, he went crazy. I knew he was gonna come crazy, but he came harder than I thought he was gonna
That
come.
shit's
You
sick.
feel me? So it was dope.
Yeah,
You
that
feel
shit's
me?
hard as fuck.
Hey, we was talking about that earlier. Do you do features for people?
Yeah, hell yeah.
When you do a feature, what percentage do you give it? Do you give it like, or does it just kind of depend?
I probably go harder than I go for my shit,
Yeah.
for real, because I gotta, there's somebody
Yeah.
else shit, so I gotta pack this motherfucker out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well.
A lot of times, bro, I be kind of mad. I be like, damn, nigga, I should have kept that verse for myself.
Yeah.
When I do a feature, I go crazy on nigga shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I give it like 110.
Hey, you got to, bro.
You know what I mean?
You know, you at a guest house, you got to show out.
Yeah.
Well, fuck yeah, man. We should definitely appreciate you coming on the podcast, brother.
Man, I appreciate you, bro.
Hell yeah. You got any kind of
appreciate it.
final thoughts, man? Any shout outs or anything like that?
Man, make sure y'all follow me, man, on all social media platforms. HunidRack6, HUNIDRACK 6. Tap into the website, man. I got my clothing line, Paperboy Organic Threads. You know what I mean? A lot of dope shit. Paperboyworldwide.com. Y'all can tap in at any given time, man. And yeah, man, just tap in, man. Tap into the YouTube, watch all the videos.
All that shit.
You know, stream it. Lock me into them playlists and all that.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
Keep
that's
that shit
it.
playing.
Hey, what's the 6 stand for?
6.
Yeah.
Man, my homies just started calling me that. You know what I'm saying? In high school, just because of my height. You know what I mean? Like, 6-foot ass nigga. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
That's
Just stuck with it, nigga.
Dope. Well, shit, man. We're going to hit him with this single real quick, and we'll be right back. All right. We're back, and we got your boy, HunidRack6, with his new single, Fanta in My Cup. He's going to perform it live for you on the Smoking with Joe Thunder podcast, and this shit bangs. HunidRack6.
Yeah.
Smoking Joe Thunder. Elvis Freshlee.
Hey, bag face, I'm in the kitchen trying to bake cookies. I'm finna stuff a 50 ball in this pay hoodie. I never seen them in the trap, they must have played hooky. Niggas will never do me like they did Ace Boogie. Hey, we ain't rushing when we see them, we gon' fill them up. Hey, where the killers, I got 20 if you hit them up. Hey, where the shooters, is you trying to do a drill or what? Hey, where the thooters, is you sucking on this dick or what? When I walk in the room, them niggas get the cuff in. When my trap phone ring, I get the blush in. Niggas acting like they killers, they just bluffing. I love the sound of that Kill Tech dumping. Bitch, I'm the 100 rack Mac, I get the big pack. Big racks, little nigga, I got big stacks. Aco on my back, I'm the big dog. This double barrel shotty look like a big log. Yeah, nigga, I hit you with that big bang. Why the fuck these niggas always mention 6ix9ine? It's a theory though. They some big goofy niggas, Tyson Fury though. My pockets on fat, little Tyrio. Her pussy hella tight, little Cheerio. She a freak, but she started out a scary hoe. Hit her with my Pooh Shiesty mask, Rey Mysterio. All she bang is HunidRack6 out that stereo. You fuck with broke niggas that be stressing, huh? They wonder how I got rich, they think I'm pressing, huh? They think I'm scamming, huh? They think I'm blamming, huh? Hey, when they say we diddy bopping, we ain't dancing, huh? I just seen your baby mama at the AutoZone. Like, ooh, I remember you, they call you Jawbone. Her sister like to snort, we call her Long Nose. If it's phone, we pull up with them long poles. This ain't gin, this a Fanta in my juice, nigga. It's how they pop, I'm like Santa with this juice, nigga. I took your bitch, I'm like Santa, how I move, nigga. Ho, 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 get mo dough. I used to be in Telly basement rapping sacks up. I used to use the microwave with my crack up. I used to fuck with pie size on a Reggie. Recipe and 9 niggas chefing things. Married to the game, I bought myself a wedding ring and 11 chains. I get it 7 ways. He a bitch, I bet that nigga bleed for 7 days. Nigga.
Damn, that was that hot Dylon fucking fire. Shit,
Dylan. Hell nah.
And that shit comes out on Tuesday with this podcast.
Tuesday, man.
Fuck, y'all need to buy that shit. You know
April
what I'm
11th,
saying?
man, my B-Day, man.
Yeah. Happy birthday, early birthday, bro. Shit, that's, you spit bars on that shit. No hook.
That
How many
shit's
bars is that
fresh.
shit,
I don't
bro?
even know. I was just going.
God damn.
I like to do that sometimes.
Let's
Just have
go.
fun with it.
Yeah,
There you
son.
go, bro. Well, shit, salute to you because that shit was banging,
shit was
bro.
fresh.
Right on, bro.
I'm gonna have to
Appreciate
watch
it.
that shit a couple of times tonight. Maybe try to rap a right.
HunidRack6, man. Fanta in my juice. It dropped April 11th. Make sure you mac in, man. Pre-order it and all that.
Yep. Tell me your social media too, man, so they can hit you up and get with you.
Hey, follow me on everything at HunidRack6. HunidRack6 6.
Everything.
Yeah.
Well, shit, man. We appreciate you once
Yeah,
again.
man. Thank you, bro.
Man,
Appreciate
you can find us everywhere too, all platforms. Subscribe, tell a friend, comment, all that good shit, and check out the new music, man, because that shit's hot.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Good looking, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me, bro. I appreciate y'all straight up.
For sure. We out of here.
Yo, peace.
Yeah.